Is there anything in life that you fear? I'm here today to talk to you about overcoming fear. But first of all, let me ask you, what is it that you fear? That thing that you know you ought to be doing, you know you're commissioned to do, and you feel that drive deep down inside, but you are afraid to step out and to do it. And if you have such fears, what you think is the root of this fear? Because they often say that fear is hinged in past experiences. And if you have identified what your fear is and what the root of the fear is, what are the strategies you are currently employing to overcome this fear, that you can become the best version of yourself? Now, my name is Yvette, and I'm here. I'm going to be very transparent with you today, and I'm going to share with you one of my greatest fears, and upon examination, what I think is the root of that fear and the strategies I'm currently employing to overcome this fear. So this is a real-time situation that I'm sharing with you. Can I tell you that one of my greatest fears is actually sitting in front of the camera and speaking to you? But somehow I know that I have a call to inspire, and I have the knowledge plus my experiences that I can share that, hopefully someone can find value in, but I just don't want to come in front of the camera. And I have had to be confronting this fear. I've had to do introspect to see where did this fear derived from, and my conclusion that it is the fear of failure, because this is something new to me and I don't want to make a fool of myself. I am fearful that people might not appreciate what I'm going to say. They might not receive me. They might not receive the message. So the fact that I have identified that my fear is the fear of failure, then I have had to make a decision to confront it. So I've had to be speaking to myself. I've had to be speaking to my spirit, to speak different affirmations, to say I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. And I've had to be telling myself, you must do it. So through speaking to myself, and I'm sharing with you now some of the strategies I have been employing, and that is why I am even here in front of the camera today at this point in time, because I have been building up my confidence. Another thing you have to look on is the motivation. What is the motivation for doing these things? People get up every day. They don't want to go to work, but they go to work because they have bills to pay. They have a family to take care of. So they don't go by their feelings. You have to just be intentional about what you do. As Nike would say, just do it. You know what you have to do? Don't think about your feelings. The feelings and emotion will come. Because can I tell you, fear is not real. It's all in your head. In fact, it is a spirit. Because the scripture tells us that God has not given us this spirit. So it means that if God has not given you the spirit, and God is light, then this spirit is from the dark world. So after you have done all of that, you just have to make a decision to say, you know what, I am going to do this. So you have to then prepare yourself with the necessary knowledge. Make sure that you're equipped. Do your necessary research to dress up and turn up. Sometimes we are lazy. Sometimes we're in our comfort zone and we feel so comfortable. We don't want to get out of that zone. But can I tell you, nothing grows in your comfort zone. So if you stay in that comfort zone, you'll always be stagnant, and greatness will never exude from you. You also have to remember there's no perfect situation or no perfect time. Sometimes we're waiting on the perfect situation and the perfect time. The time is now. So just be intentional and just be bold. Replace that spirit of fear or being timid because your negative thoughts are intimidating you. So replace that feeling of timidity with a feeling of boldness, with a feeling of bravery. Just understand and tell yourself that you are enough, and you can do it, because once you put God first, you and God are the majority. You want to do that thing so much, and if you feel convinced that this is what you ought to do, the fire in you is much more than the water that is seeking to quench that fire. So once you shut down the negativity, the negativity in your head, because as I said, fear is in your head, and the negative voices around you, then you just step out boldly, and you realize that there is nothing to fear. I look back at the story of the Israelites when God promised them this land, a land of filled with milk and honey. All they had to do was to go there and take over the land from the inhabitants that were there. God equipped them, and we see them wasting time wandering in the wilderness for 40 years before inhabiting the land. And worst of all, when the spies were sent out, the negative majority of them came back with negativity to tell them all they could see is the giants. They could not see the luscious grapes and all the good things that the land had to offer. They focused on the giants, and they came back with that report. So I am saying to you that there be negative voices around you, but keep your focus on the positive, keep your focus on the end result, that which you want to achieve, because greatness starts with just one step at a time. And once you start doing it, build up that consistency, because practice makes perfect. Repetition perfects. Repetition helps you to own that skill, to own that craft. It belongs to you now. So you flow into it. And as you go along, keep equipping yourself. Keep working at being a better version of yourself each and every day as the day goes by. And repetition builds up confidence. So consistency is key. Keep going. Once you have started, don't stop. Schedule what is it that you have to do, and just get up and do it, irrespective, regardless of how you feel, regardless of the negative things around you. Just get up, dress up, and just do it. Greatness is ahead, but you have to take the first step. I must say thank you for watching this video, and I ask that you drop your comments in the comment section. Give me your feedback about what he said and about what your fears are and the strategies you're thinking of employing to overcome those fears. Let me know if this video has had any value to your life, and if there's something else that you want me to talk about, you can drop it in the comments section. Please like the video and please subscribe to the channel. I would be so grateful for that. So until next time, do have yourself a great rest of day.